Pastor Patton. Somebody said, well, take me to the Word. Well, the Word of God says, cast aside every weight. Come on, somebody. You can't move effectively when you're unburdened weight. Somebody look at your neighbor and say, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. It's turning it around. This is what I've been trying to get, and I'm sitting down. My third and final point is greater is coming. All right now. The Word of God says they cast their forth, and now they were not able to draw it for the multitude of fishes. Somebody shout multitude. Multitude. Somebody shout multitude. Multitude. Somebody shout abundance. Somebody shout abundance. Somebody shout more. Somebody shout more. Somebody say greater. Somebody said, well, why do preachers always tell you to stand up, sit down, tell your neighbor this, say that? Because there's power in your mouth. Greater is far off. But the more you call it, the closer it comes. Oh, I can't get no help in here. Listen. But the thing is, sometimes we don't recognize greater. Greater is right on the verge. Breakthrough is right on the verge of coming, but we don't recognize it for who it is. The disciples didn't recognize that greater was standing on the shore. And it was greater that spoke the instructions about doing it the right way. Somebody say one more time, greater is coming, greater. But we got to be able to recognize greater when it gets here. Because greater might come in a package that don't look too great.
That's right.
If I had to call a witness, I believe I called on the prodigal son. Now the prodigal son, he went to his father and he said, I want my inheritance. Now this son went out and he began to squander away all of his money. He wound up in the midst of the swine. Come on, somebody. He was in the pig pen eating slop. But I'm so glad that the prodigal son began to shake himself.